Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome again to one of our online science class. How was your week? Great? So today is April 7th, 2020, and we have another exciting topic for today. So please prepare your course book, your pen and notes with you. Plus, we will be needing your extra paper because we're going to solve something for today. So if you're ready, let's go. Question number 1. So what do you think is this? It's the fastest spinning planet in our solar system. The answer is it's Jupiter. Did you get it correctly? Awesome. Next question. Name the place where all terrestrial longitudes are measured and the world's time zones are calculated, and it is identified by the line which is present in here. We otherwise call it as your prime meridian. So which part of the world, or what's the name of the place where it's found? Let's take a look with your answer. It's Greenwich, and that's why we have Greenwich Mean Time. You get it correctly? It's a little bit tough question, but let's take a look with the third question. Name the country that holds the title for the world's longest bridge suspended in water. I need the name of the country. It's a very famous and easy to remember country. What is the name? If you answer China, then you are correct. How much mark did you get? Did you get all 3? Please let me know on the comment section below, or send me a message about your mark for today. Awesome. So, what do you think is our topic today? We talked here about something about a fastest planet, so the world there is fast, about the distance, and about time. So what do you think is our topic for today? Did you guess it? Our topic for today is all about measuring motion, specifically about speed, and we're going to calculate here different dimension that talks about speed. So we have speed, distance, and time. So if you have your course book with you, please open it on pages 128 to 129. We're going to have a very exciting topic for today. We're going to solve for the speed of a moving object, and we're going to analyze your word problem and solve for the time and distance of a moving object. Are you ready? Let's go. So, what is speed? Speed is actually a distance traveled by an object over a period of time. So can you recall the formula for finding the speed? Did I hear it correctly? Excellent. It is S is equal to D over T. Speed is equal to distance over time. But sometimes in our problem in here, especially in a word problem on this topic, sometimes I'm going to give you the speed, I'm going to give you the distance, so I'm going to solve for one dimension. So we are going to take a look with how to solve them. So just to give you a hands up on how to do that, let's take a look first with this scenario that I have in here. So I have 3 animals and they are friends. They went for a run to test who among of them is the fastest. So below are the information of their average speed. So we have there for the fox, which has a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. And we have there for the rabbit, it reached the finish line, which is 10 kilometers away at exactly 2 hours. And take a look with the ostrich. He runs for 5,000 meters for every 60 minutes. So who do you think will reach the destination first? Think. Did you answer the fox, or the rabbit, or the ostrich? So let's take a look. The winner is, all of them actually are winners. So all of them reached the destination at the first place. So 3 of them are a tie. Anyway, they are friends. So the question here is, how? So let's analyze in here. Take a look with the units that we use in here and the numerical values that we have for the fox, for the rabbit, and the ostrich. What have you noticed? They are expressed differently. Very good job. So let's take a look now with the speed of every animal in here, so that we're going to analyze why they finished all at the same time. So let's take a look with the speed of the fox. It's written here. It has a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. So just simply, the speed is 5 kilometers per hour. On the other hand, let's take a look with the speed of the rabbit. So if you take a look with the problem, it says here 10 kilometers in 2 hours. Sounds familiar, isn't it? Exactly. This one is the distance and this one is the time. So if we have the distance and the time, definitely we can solve for the speed. So given here is the 2 hours and then the 10 kilometers. So what is the 2 hours? The 2 hours will be our time, and the distance here is 10 kilometers. So we're going to write here the formula to find for the speed. It's just S is equal to D over T. So we're going to substitute these variables with the numerical value. So D is equal to 10 kilometers and the T here is 2 hours. So just simply divide 10 kilometers by 2 hours, and what's the answer? Exactly, very nice. It's 5 kilometers per hour. So the speed of the rabbit is also the same with the fox. It's 5 kilometers per hour. So this time, let's take a look with the ostrich in there. So the ostrich runs for 5,000 meters for every 60 minutes. So we have here the distance and we have here the time. However, look at the units that we use in here. This one is in meters, this one is in minutes, but the 2 animals here used kilometers and hours. So what should we do? We are going to convert the units. So we need to convert your 5,000 meters first into kilometers. So how are we going to do that? So we need to identify first the conversion units. So for the kilometers to meters, we have 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So we're going to transform that into a fraction form. So we have your 5,000 meters multiplied by 1 kilometer over 1,000 meters. So why we put there 1 kilometer over 1,000 meters? Very good, because we want to cancel the units in here. So you can cancel now the meters. Okay, and another meter in here. So what we have left here is just the kilometers. So what else can we cancel? Very good, we can cancel also here the 3 zeros. So what we have left in here is just 5 multiplied by 1 divided by 1, and that will give us 5 kilometers. So our distance here is 5 kilometers. But wait, we still have here 60 minutes. So 60 minutes is just equal to 1 hour. No need to solve. So can we solve now for the speed? Very good. So we're going to solve the speed using what formula? Very good. We have S is equal to D over T. So substitute the variables with the numerical value. So we have D is equal to 5 kilometers and the time is 1 hour. So simply divide 5 by 1 and that will give you the speed of 5 kilometers per hour. I want you to take a look with the speed of these 3 animals. What have you noticed? Very good. It's all the same. So 5 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and 5 kilometers. But take a look with the problem that we have here. We express them differently. So The time and the distance can sometimes be different, but sometimes they might express the same thing. So we need to focus here about distance and time. So first, I have here the question, how far? So to understand what is the meaning of the word how far in here, let's take a look with the problem. So a bus is traveling along a road and its speed is 25 meters per second. How far will it travel in 1 minute? So if you analyze the question, there are two values that we have in here. What is that? Exactly. We have here 25 meters per second, and we also have here 1 minute. So we can now put the given in here. So we have speed is equal to 25 meters per second. We have the time also, and we have the distance. Okay, so first is take a look with the unit here, m over s. How did I know that this is for the speed? Exactly, because I have here both the unit for the distance and the time. So definitely speed is equal to distance over time. So definitely this is the speed. And what else do we have in the problem? We have 1 minute, but first we need to convert first 1 minute into seconds. Why? Because here we are using seconds. So simply 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So our time here is 60 seconds. So no need to solve, just put there 60 seconds. And we don't know what is the distance, so we need to identify what is the distance that has been covered by this bus in a period of 1 minute. So what formula are we going to use? Just simply, we're going to use the formula D is equal to S times T. Again, D is equal to S times T. So we our variables, our numerical values here, their units, are they now the same? Very good. We have here meters per second and we have here seconds. So can we solve now? Very good. So we have here D is equal to blank times blank. So S, or speed, is just the 25 meters. We're gonna write here 25 meters per second, and the time here, which is also in second, is 60 seconds. So we need to also to identify the unit that we're going to use for the distance. So all we're gonna do in here is to cancel some units. So what units can we cancel in here? Very good. We can cancel here the S, and we can cancel here the S. So what we have left in here is just the meter. So definitely the unit for the distance will be meters. So 25 multiplied by 60, and that will give you, very good, that is 1,500 meters. So our distance in here is equal to 1,500 meters. That means in a period of 1 minute, the bus traveling with a speed of 25 meters per second can travel for a distance of 1,500 meters. Awesome, right? Let's take a look with another situation in here. So I'm gonna read the situation. It says here, an aircraft flies at an average speed of 250 meters per second. How long will it take to fly between two airports, which is 750 kilometers apart? So notice that you have there two entities again. You have 250 meters per second and 750 kilometers. And the question here is how long. So we're going to identify here, if the problem asks for how long, what dimension are we asking for? So first is identify what are the given. So we have here, what is S, or the speed? It's 250 meters per second. And we also have there the distance. So the distance here is 750 kilometers. However, what have you noticed with the units? Exactly. So the units that we use for the speed is 250 meters per second. So it's meters in here However, for the distance, we have here 750 kilometers. So we cannot solve them right now. So what are we going to do? We're going to convert 750 kilometers into what? Into meters, so that we will find for the time. So if the question asks for how long, it will ask for the time that is used by a certain object, a moving object, to travel over a period of time. So we have here a distance of 750 kilometers. We're going to use here the conversion unit. 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So in here, notice we use 750 kilometers as the value that you want to convert. So take a look with our conversion unit. So we're going to use 1,000 meters over 1 kilometer. So where do we put the kilometers? At the denominator. So why? Because we want to cancel here the kilometers. Can we cancel it now? Very good. So cancel kilometers, and what we have left here is 750 times 1,000 meters. So simply just multiply 750 by 1,000. So how are we going to get 750 times 1,000? You simply add the 3 zeros in here, and that will give you the value 750,000 meters. So can we solve now? Very good. We have now the value 750,000 per meter. 750,000 meter. I'm sorry. So we're gonna write now the formula. So what's the formula to find for the time? So the formula for finding for the time is T is equal to D over S. So we're going to substitute now these values. I'm going to put it here. So we have T is equal to D. And what is our D? Our D here is 750,000 meters, and that is our distance, over the speed of 250 meters per second. Take a look with this. Can we cancel any units? Exactly. We can cancel the units here, which is M and M in here. So what we have left? We are left here with the meters. So definitely, with the seconds, I mean. So definitely the unit for time is seconds. So even though you look here, you can see that it's seconds. So just simply divide 750,000 by 250, and that will give you the value of, very good, we have 3,000 seconds. So that means how long does the aircraft will fly between two airports, granting that it has a speed of 250 meters per second, and the distance between the two airports is 750 kilometers, and that is 3,000 seconds. So it's just your option if you want to convert into hours. So how many hours would it be? Yes. So I just want you to leave a comment. I want you to leave a comment in the comment section right over there, and just tell me what is it in hours. So how many hours would it be? Clear? So do you have any other questions in mind? If you have questions, just click the pause button and send me a message right now, or you can write it in the comment section below, or you can practice, or you can review this 2 questions, how long and how far, over and over again. But if you're ready right now, let's test how much you have learned. So before that, I want you to take a look with this formula right over here. So to simply remember how to solve for the time and for the distance, just remember this triangle that I have here. So if it's very simple, we have here S, D, and T, and the D is above and the S and the T are just below. So if we're solving for the speed, we have your distance D over T. Hence, we have here the formula speed is equal to distance over time. But if we are finding for distance, take a look in here. Distance here is above, S and the T are just at the same line, at the same level. So this one will represent multiplication. So S multiplied by T, and that will give you the formula. Distance is equal to speed times time. And we have here the time. So look at the time. Distance is above the S. So we have here time is equal to distance over speed. So just very easy. Just draw this triangle in a piece of paper so that you would remember. So no need to memorize. Just have this triangle. It will be very easy. Alright, so I think you're ready now for our exercises. Can we go now? Okay, let's proceed. So I have here some context clues for you to remember. Just want you to click pause button and try to review this one. And we're going to proceed now because I think that you're really ready for this. Let's take a look with question number 1. So I have here a football player kick a ball at a speed of 90 meters per second. So what is 90 meters per second? Okay, it speaks about the speed. So if the ball reached the goal at 2.5 seconds, how far is the goal from where the player kicked the ball? So look at the question. What is it asking for? Exactly. We have here how far. And again, if it's how far, what dimension are we looking for? Very good. We're looking for the distance. So let's take a look now with the given. So we have the given here S. What is the S? We have here 90 meters per second. How about the distance? We are asking here for the distance. So I'm going to put here question mark first. And we have here the time. So what is the time that we have on the problem? Simply, it's 2.5 seconds. So we're going to write now the formula. So what is the formula again? Just remember the triangle which I gave you before. It's D is equal to S times T. So simply multiply the units. Okay? The numerical value here for the S is 90 meters per second. And the value for the time is 2.5 seconds. So again, for you not to get confused, cancel the units in here. So same units we have here is the seconds. So cancel the seconds in here. And what we're left in here is 90 meters multiplied by 2.5. So that will give you the answer of, very good, it's 225 meters. Did you get the same answer? Great job. Next question. The speedometer of a race car reads at 80 kilometers per hour. The distance of the racetrack from start to finish is 280 kilometers. How long does the race car runs when it reaches the finish line? Look at the question. What are the words which will give you the hint on what we're asking? Very good. We have here how long. And if it's how long, what are we asking for? You're correct. It's time. So I'm going to give you a moment to use your extra paper and solve it by yourself. I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Or if you want a longer time, click the pause button. I'm going to wait for you and you can click play again at your most convenient time. Alright? Solve now. Do you have an answer in mind? Let me see it in your paper. Can I see it? Okay, let's compare it with my answer in here. So first, I'm going to put the given. So I have here S. So what is the speed here? Exactly, we have 80 kilometers per hour. Do we have the distance? Very good. It's 280 kilometers. So what we're asking here is for the dimension of time. So we're going to write the formula. So what's the formula in getting the time? Recall again the triangle which I gave you. Very good job. It's simply time is equal to distance over speed. So we can now substitute the variables d and s with the numerical value that it has on the problem. So we have the distance, which is 80 kilometers per hour, or 80 kph. By the way, it just stands for kilometers per hour. And we have this the distance, which is 280 kilometers. So we're going to cancel here some units, cancel the k here, cancel the kilometers in here. So what we have left there is the hour. So is hour a unit for time? Good job. So this time, just divide 280 by 80 hour, and what is the answer? Good job. It is 3.5 hours. So that means that this car travels for 3.5 hours, granting that it has a speed of 80 kilometers per hour on a distance of 280 kilometers. Great job. So at this point, you can click the pause button and review the questions again and try to solve it on your own convenient time. So if you're ready for another level up questions, continue this video and let's proceed to test how much you've learned so far. So if you finish this part of the video, kindly send me a message or inform me on how much you get on this quiz. I'm really interested about it. Or you can put it on the comment section below. Alright? Are you ready? I think you're ready. Let's go. So here is question number 1. I want you to read the question. You have 1 minute to answer this. Let's check your answer. We have here speed is equal to 120 meters per second, and we have the distance 36 meters. So we're asking here for the time. So the formula for getting the time is t is equal to d over s. So just substitute the values. We have the distance of 36 meters or 36 m divided by the speed, which is 120 meters per second. So simply just divide it. So 36 divided by 120 meters per second. Again, cancel the meters here, cancel the meters here. So what we have left is seconds. So the answer is 0.3 seconds. 1 mark for the given, 1 mark for the formula, 1 mark for the working, and 1 mark for the final answer with the correct unit. So all in all, we have 4 marks. Did you get it correctly? That's awesome. Let's proceed to question number 2. You have the answer. Let's see. We have here the given speed is equal to 30 meters per second. And how about distance? Is it given? No, it's not. 25 minutes here speaks about the time. So, however, it's in minutes and this one is in seconds. So just to show you here, the formula to get for the distance is s equal to d is equal to s times t. So first is we're going to convert 25 minutes into seconds. So it is known that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we have 25 minutes here. we're going to convert this conversion unit into a fraction. So we have there 25 minutes times 60 seconds over 1 minute. So cancel 1 minute, cancel 1 minute. So we have there now 25 times 60, and that will give you the value is 1,500 seconds. So we already have there now the time, which is 1,500 seconds. So can we solve now? So we're going to solve now for the distance. We have speed, which is 30 meters per second, multiplied by the time, which is 1,500 seconds. So we can now cancel units there, cancel the seconds, and we have left there is the meters. So 30 times 1,500, that will give you 45,000 meters. So a migrating bird can travel at a speed of 30 meters per second, but how far does the bird travel? 45,000 meters for 25 minutes. Did you get it correctly? Awesome. Next question. Did you get it correctly? Can you see your paper? Well, let's check now if you get it correctly. So we have here the given S, D, and T. So given here is what? 900 meters in 3 minutes. So we have 900 meters, and that is the distance. So time here is 3 minutes. So can we solve it? Of course not, because usually we use meters per second. So we need to convert the 3 minutes first into seconds. So it is known that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we're going to write here 3 minutes. We're going to convert it into seconds. So look here for our conversion units. I make it into fraction form here and multiply it with the unit we want to convert. So we can cancel minutes here, cancel minutes here. So what we have left here is the second. So simply just multiply 3 minutes, or the 3 by 60 seconds, and that will give you the value of, what is the value here? It's 180 seconds. Alright, so we can now write here the time, which is 180 seconds. So we are finding here for the speed. So what's the formula for the speed? It's simply S is equal to D over T. So just divide the distance by time, and that will give us what value? So we have the distance here, which is 900 meters, and this time, which is 180 seconds. So just divide 900 by 180 seconds, and that will give you the value of 5 meters per second. So the speed of the car here is 5 meters per second. Did you get it correctly? So there are 4 marks for every question. So please count your marks. Did you get it all 12? If you get it 12, kindly inform me on the comment section. I'm really interested about it. If you get, let's say, less than 8 or 7 and the problem is pretty challenging with you, you can send me an email to ask questions or clarification regarding the topic, or you can put it on the comment section below. Let me know. I'm really interested with what is in your mind. Or if you want more practice or exercises, you can send the exercises, the worksheets by tomorrow so that you can practice. So if you get 12, congratulations, that is job well done. So don't forget to send me a message anytime in case if you want to make some clarifications or ask questions. So again, if you want to review this video, go back again, rewind this video over and over again, or you can message me. So if you don't have any question, I'm going to send a worksheet by tomorrow. Keep posted, and hopefully you will get a very high mark on that. Job well done for today. That will be all. Goodbye.